Hey guys, it's Tyser. I'm bringing you some new tech with Green Lantern. The first thing I'm going to show you is some corner tech and a pressure tactic that I've been using. It's simple, just doing back 1-3, down back 2 back, which is this right here. Now this is an interesting pressure tactic because the spacing in between back 1-3 and the rocket it doesn't allow your opponent to poke you. It doesn't allow your opponent to down 2 you to pop you up for a combo. Your opponent has 3 options. They can either eat the block damage, they can jump, or they can armor out. Now if they eat the block damage, that's exactly what you want, because this attack string does 3% damage on block, and you're completely plus on block, which allows you to go for the same mix-up or a different mix-up. Or you can just go for your back 1-2, which honestly I don't use this string very much anymore because it can be poked and armored out of, but it seems to catch a lot of people off guard still. Now if your opponent decides they want to jump, this is exactly what you want them to do the most, because they're going to get blown up by this rocket. And you can go for full combos. You can also set them right back into in the combo with Lantern's Might, and set them right back into the mix-up whenever you end your combo with Lantern's Might. Now this pressure tactic isn't only good for the corner. Set your opponent to always slide. Okay, so now my opponent's set to always block, and this is mid-screen. It's the same thing. It's a really good pressure tactic, and they can't poke or pop you up out of it. The best option they have is to armor, which a lot of times, if timed wrong, can blow them up for trying it. Now, off of the Lantern's Might mix-up that a lot of people use, this is pretty interesting, because most people, right after a Lantern's Might, you'll notice, go straight for the low combo. Just like that right there. Go for the low. But you can also go for this overhead right there. You can go for the full combo off of that overhead. That right there is a mix-up I've been using. You can also do a version of it without trait. And you can also do a crossover version of it with trait. And I just started doing this recently, and I have been blowing people up with these mix-ups. It's been very successful for me so far. Now, off of your combos, another tech that I've been using is, after a back 3, there's a 50-50 you can go for. So here's a full combo. Here's my back 3, overhead. Another combo. Into your Lantern's Might reposition. Now, here's the same exact... Not exactly what just happened there. Let me replay that. I think it's because I paused it. There we go. Now after this back 3, I'm going to cancel out of that and go for my low. And that's a pretty good 50-50 I've been using, because it's honestly really hard to try to punish after that back 3 once you do your once you do the back 3 and you go for the 50-50. It's very hard to punish. And say they do try to punish it, you have another option here. If they try to punish this in any way whatsoever, they're going to get blown up for it, because this is armored. Of course, you don't get that much meter. This is just demonstrating what you can do off of these certain situations. But once you put everything together, I mean, you got all different kinds of mix-ups, corner pressure, 50-50s. Pretty much all the mix-ups ran together right there. But anyway, this is the newest tech that I found with Green Lantern. Hope you guys can benefit.